Kevin O'Connell should be getting some Coach of the Year love. All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus. We got to talk about it. Kevin O'Connell, media, whatever you're looking up, he's getting some love for potential NFL Coach of the Year.
He is, and yeah, we're going to talk about maybe make the case for, the case against, maybe decide if we think he should get it or even will get it. Before we get in that, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Press that magic subscribe button. We're almost at 10.2K, working our way to 11.
Yeah, make sure to join us Sunday night for the live watch party as well. We're going to be watching the game with you guys with Brewskis. It's going to be damn fun, so hop on that. 7 o'clock Sunday night. Be there.
I believe pants are optional as well.
Pants are always optional. Live watching party, regular shows, does not matter. Kevin O'Connell, it seems like when you look it up, his odds, he's like right now like third or fourth highest chance of being NFL Coach of the Year. But let's talk about why.
Well, let's talk about why. I mean, okay, let's go back to the beginning of the season. 0-3 start. You fight your way through that. And you've also fight your way through all these different injuries the Vikings have had. Justin Jefferson, Marcus Davenport, Kirk Cousins, now Jordan Hicks. I mean, these guys just keep – KJ Osborne, throw him on there too. They keep finding ways. Christian Darris had 2 games without him. The Vikings have crawled their way back to 6-4. So overcoming all these obstacles for KOC, for this team to be competitive right now, to be – I mean, almost, I don't want to say guaranteed to play a spot, but in very good position to secure a playoff spot is huge.
Yeah, but we had to fight our way back because we started 0-3, which is his fault as well.
No, there's a lot of turnovers. He's not the one out there on the field.
He's the coach. When you look at the fact, like I'm all for it. I think Kevin O'Connell should definitely be in the conversation. 100% what he's gone through. A lot of teams deal with injuries, though, but he's got his back. We're 6-4, and a lot of that comes back to one thing, and that's the culture that he's built around this team. It's the guys he has in place. But the big thing is starting 0-3 is absolutely his fault. Absolutely his fault. He is the head coach. The buck stops with him. So I love the fact that he came back, but that puts a damper on it for me.
Well, we're starting with the case for, and you just went with the case against. But also, I think what you got to factor in here is just the coaching clinic he put on in-game with Josh Dobbs at Falcons game. That was something you don't see. A guy who just gets here, gets thrusted into the game without any lube, without anything. He's not even ready to go, doesn't know his teammates' names, doesn't know any of the playbook. KOC is telling him the plays through the headset, telling him what to do right up before the ball is snapped. I don't know if we've ever really seen that before. A coaching performance like that during a game. It was insane.
I think coaching clinic, looking for coaching, put on a damn clinic out there. And then again, it goes back to just people are set up for success when they come to this team. Josh Dobbs, I mean, everybody's excited about him. Maybe he's going to be damn good, but he was placed into a situation where Kevin O'Connell walked him through the whole damn thing. And not only that, walked away with 2 dubs. He's doing everything. And 5-0 without Justin Jefferson. I mean, you mentioned the injuries. I mean, we shouldn't be here. And that, again, goes back to the man in charge. The buck stops with him, and it's amazing. The story is fantastic.
Yeah, this whole thing could have fell apart. Things could have went south. Things could have went sour. Players could have started turning on them. Could have started turning against the coach. Like we've seen some other organizations have happened to them. KOC has been the glue keeping this thing together. So now maybe some reasons why he shouldn't be. I mean, how many times in our post games has he been on the turd list, on the losers list? It's been a few, and why? Some of his in-game calls, decisions this year have kind of been questionable. Even go back to last week. He had a chance late in that game. You could challenge Josh Dobbs, dive there. He decides not to do it. He punts it on 4th and inches, goes ultra conservative when you're up by like 3.5 scores. Those are the kind of things you wonder about KOC, and then you think, okay, if I'm going to say no, these are the reasons why.
Yeah, I mean, he the fact that he's been on our turd list or losers list during the post games is more so because, again, he is the head coach. He's front and center. If anybody's going to make a boneheaded call, boneheaded move, it's always going to be him. So it's easy to throw the coach on there, but he's got way more positives than the negatives this year. And I mean, Brian Flores, look at this defense getting turned around, everything like that. I know B-Flow's got a big reason to do with that, but Kevin O'Connell has a lot to say in that. And culture. But when you watch his post games in the locker rooms, everybody loves this dude. That's why everybody at 0-3 wasn't jumping, like, trade me, get rid of me. This sucks. I hate this. People bitching. There's a reason they're not doing that. There's a reason the Vikings aren't on Sports Center or whatever of players just disgruntled.
Yep. So will he actually win the award? Will he actually be given it? I mean, you got to look at the competition. Dan Campbell with the Lions is getting a lot of love. D'Amico Ryans with the Texans. Those are kind of his big guy. I'm sure I'm missing somebody. But again, it also depends how far you go. Let's say the Vikings end up 8-9. I don't think he's in contention anymore. But if you get to the playoffs, that'll be a huge boost to him actually getting this award.
Yeah, if you get to the playoffs, that you got to get to the playoffs if you're going to win in Coach of the Year, no doubt. How you get there is a big part of that. But yeah, I think D'Amico Ryans for me is the guy. I mean, what he's doing in Houston is absolutely insane. And you see a lot of rookie coaches win this award. And really, Kevin O'Connell probably should have won it last year. I mean, 13-4 as a rookie head coach coming in and doing that, that's insane. So I think last year he actually probably had a better shot. But if we keep going on a tear, if we keep winning this thing, if we win the division, absolutely, this dude should be in it. I'm glad he's getting talked about. He should be.
Yeah, maybe we'll have some more injuries go down, and we'll just keep on winning despite of them.
Watch your mouth.
Hey, you know what? This team can win with injuries. Don't matter. We'll put 4 stringers on there. We don't give a shit. We'll win.
We'll find out Sunday night, but I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right.
All right, so I think we both agree KOC definitely in the running when we get it. Not as sure, but he should be considered. He should be one of the final nominees for this award.
It's good to see KOC's face on big time shows and stuff like that. People are actually starting to realize who this guy is and how damn good he is. And we're lucky to have him.
We are. And I think we're going to have him for a long ass time. Whoa. So this is going to be a nice long run with KOC. All right. Let us know in the comments. KOC, is he worthy of Coach of the Year? Will he get it? Let us know both of those. And remember this, from the fall of the Roman Empire up to the mid-19th century, not a single city in Europe had a sewer system to dispose of human feces.